Blaze, my buddy's wondering if you have a spot and want another person in here.
That's it?
He's available tonight if you want him to join in.
Heck yeah, come on in.
So, yeah.
I didn't see him earlier.
Yeah. I'm glad he didn't witness this embarrassment.
There's a
No, you got there.
there's a portal right next to him y'all take to the Burning Throne. I'm not sure if y'all seen that, but there's a portal right there where we were setting up, you know, to eat food. Yeah. It's like a little thing you use to teleport.
It's not right next to him.
Or not right next to him, it's on the way out.
Oh, I thought you said it was right next to him.
Oh, it's like where we were putting on food at. I would trade this 930 ring, but it says I can't.
Is it the beacon that's down here at the middle of the path, or is it the one where...
That one in the middle of the path. It's the first one you go to.
Holy fuck,
Burning,
this is so cool.
Burning Throne. Burning Throne.
Burning Throne.
Holy shit, boys.
Why did you skip a cutscene?
I'm gonna take a screenshot of this.
Alright.
So this is where Titans are born.
Fire mages and druids. If y'all want that.
Spoiler alert.
Only
There's
fire
a
mages
crit
and
mastery.
druids?
Oh, that's their primary stats right
Oh
there.
boy.
It's mine too.
Also,
Oh, okay. Whoever wants it, roll for it. Bane spec.
It's
Bane
mine
spec.
too.
Alright guys, he's asking if you need a monk healer or you want to bring his demon hunter.
I say more DPS as always.
I would say I think some of these fights later on require an extra healer.
You might. If he wants to bring his monk healer, he can bring his monk healer.
Really, whatever you want.
Yes, whichever one he feels more comfortable bringing into our group.
I think at this point he doesn't care. I think it's just coming on whatever. Anyone else? It's okay. It doesn't matter. He can come on whatever he wants. He's always welcome.
Damn it, aim!
Yeah.
Damn it.
A really beat you by one?
By one!
Lol. Rip. What kind of rolling piece?
And it's Ames. Or yeah, Aim. I have to trade you.
So the boss order in here, was it truly based on your choice or was it literally linear?
There's a couple of choices near the beginning, but then after that it's pretty linear.
Alright.
Where you at, Aim? There you are.
You have to down the first two bosses, and then there's 3 bosses that you can choose between, and then everything else is linear. As far as
The good thing is... Oh, my bad.
You can skip hounds too. So
Oh, you can?
Yeah, you can pick hounds.
Oh, okay. Apparently you can pick hounds.
So right before you see the Covenant of Var, you can go down and kill Varimathras if you want. There's 3 bosses you can choose from here, I believe. But let's go ahead and start clearing trash. We only got an hour left. Unless people want to stay a little bit later.
Go boys.
Hey Cat, let me trade you this enchant. Yeah.
I left behind you.
Interrupt those casts if you can.
Nice. Traded midair.
I'm getting thrown against this wall like a... I can't say because Curtis is here.
High 5 trade.
You've heard bitch before, right?
I heard my dad say everything.
He's like, if you didn't want me to take part in the fight, you could have just said so instead of knocking me across the floor.
Oh wait, do they have a healing ability? Reconstitute? I already love his healing. He's already speed boosting me. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, what is happening?
Flame of reorigination.
I didn't get any
run.
heals.
Because you gotta spread out for these, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently so.
Sorry.
I was trying.
I was good,
Feel free
but
to-
anyways.
I think he puts it on
Surprised me
one
now.
person, and if you're not spread out, it changes to everyone else. That's what it looked like.
Don't walk on me. Find out what he's doing, because it'll probably happen again.
Yep, see, he just chained at everyone. So if you get the debuff, you run into other people, you run into other people, you're out.
Yeah, it applies it every second to all allies within 10 yards.
So which one do y'all want to do? Do y'all want to do Coven first, the Shavar Coven, or do you want to do Varimathras first?
Let's do the hard one.
Varimathras.
I think the harder one is the Coven. Varimathras.
Okay, that was good.
Y'all don't know who that is as the Dreadlord that helped out Sylvanas in Warcraft.
Nice.
He was still in this game up until the revamp.
Ignore him, sister. Focus on your duty.
Well, I think the last time you seen him was the Battle for Undercity.
On the Horde side only, though.
Yeah, Horde side only.
I'm more excited about the Sister of the Lash.
I'm pretty sure you have to kill him, isn't it? Oh, the lion side is different.
Yeah, they went for Putrid.
They went for the actual guy who did it, not the leader.
So here's the choice: we can jump down this hole, or do Varimathras, or we can go around and kill the covering.
Well, Fire already went down the hole,
I guess,
so I'm following him.
Let's go down the hole. Fire already went down the hole.
I don't know what I did. I just fell.
Oh, this is the boss. This is a different boss room.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we could have just summoned him back up. And then...
We could have, but we're doing Varimathras now. Okay, this is a patchwork fight, so let's see. 3 markers is what we need.
Patchwork means DPS, huh?
Patchwork is spank and tank, technically.
Patchwork means giant abomination, right?
Is this the one that puts the big old things on the floor and we just kind of get rotate around?
Yes. We're going to keep the boss at Skull. If he's going to put purple markers on the floor, you just move from green to yellow. If you do get a debuff called... where is it at? I'm in the wrong raid.
Misery.
Misery? Yeah, if you have Misery, you have to leave the group.
Oh, no, that's not Misery.
That's not it? Shame on you.
Mark of Prey.
Mark of Pain?
Mark Prey.
Marked Prey. Okay, if you get Marked Prey, you need to get out of the group as far as you can, and then let that hit you, and then you can come back.
Not as far as you can, because there's a shadow ring around the outside, so...
Yeah. If you get marked... If you get Marked Prey and you stand in the group, everyone gets hit by the debuff, and everyone takes reduced healing for a period of time.
No.
Someone's got to soak it for you that has a way to get back to the boss, so he doesn't get soaked all the way back to the shadow part.
It wasn't Marked Prey. Something else.
Hold on.
Alone in the dark.
So here's the thing: if you're more than 8 yards away from any other player,
you don't actually.
That's the Alone in the Darkness.
I know,
it's like carrying Swarm.
That's the primary thing that we have to deal with. So Alone in the Darkness is going to deal shadow damage to you. If you take shadow damage from any source at all, you get Misery, and Misery removes any ability to heal you for 7 seconds, and all physical damage taken is increased by 200%. So the key here is to avoid Alone in the Darkness and avoid Misery. He's going to Shadow Strike the tanks, and then Dark Fissure is going to be 3 rifts that open up under random players. So we're going to have the group stacked on 1 marker, and then when the rifts start appearing, we're going to move to the next marker. This way no one gets hit with the rifts, because the rifts do shadow damage, and that'll give everyone Misery, and we don't want that. Occasionally he will cast Marked Prey, where he will pick a target and he will hit them, and they will get knocked back. The key here is to have the person that gets hit as close to the boss as possible, so that way when he gets hit, he flies back into the group and doesn't get Alone in the Darkness.
Okay. Is Necrotic Embrace? It's a heroic
ability.
This is the heroic ability. If y'all wanted to know, that is not in this, so we don't have to worry about it.
The only other thing we have to deal with is the Torment ability that he casts. In normal, it's Torment of Flames for 6 minutes, and then after 6 minutes, it changes to Torment of Shadows. Now, during the first 6 minutes, this is basically the Enrage. because while he's casting flame, it's a set fire damage that's inflicted to everybody every 1 second. However, when it switches to shadow, we all get misery and we die. So we have to beat him before the end of that 6-minute window. Other than that, that's the normal fight.
Alright.
I was muted again and talking for like 5 minutes. Nice.
I'm guessing that we should pop hero right off the bat then. Just get as much damage as we can in.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget to reflask if you need it.
Yes, reflask. I just had to do that myself.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing everyone's going to start on green first, and then
Yeah.
we'll shift over, since that one's close to where y'all are. After this pull, we'll take ourselves a small break. What's that?
What was
That's his
that?
Blaze impersonation.
Oh, it says Blaze.
Yeah, that's basically my person. Yeah.
Okay.
Bearings on Blaze's keyboard was going out.
I need a new keyboard anyways. Is everyone good?
Yeah, so like Suze is saying, if somebody's marked with marked prey, make sure you back up, or if you're like a warrior that can jump back after you get knocked back by it, you basically soak it for the guy that's marked.
I'm here. I was just checking my talents.
Okay. I'm gonna do a full timer.
Yeah. It's gonna make sure that when you get knocked back, you don't fly out away from everyone else.
Yeah, if you want to avoid.
You're gonna be smelling his butt there, Holy. You're gonna be right behind him. I'm gonna pull him the skull. I'm gonna stand in front.
2, 1.
Everybody should be on green. Yeah, we need to get in.
I think we get 2 stacks. No, this was it. Holy, you have to turn him around. Come over here where I was. Holy.
Well,
Yeah,
we
but
haven't
we
had
have
a
to,
chance to study any of these freaking things yet.
no, we have to swap spots. The only people that are moving are the DPS and the healers. We're staying on skull the whole time, but you have to stand behind his butt. I get
I
the
do my spot
debuff
right now because I don't know.
on skull.
Well, that didn't help.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
it's up Morris.
Yeah, it's me, sorry. My
Go ahead
face
and
got
wipe it.
fucked up.
Okay, go ahead and wipe it. Yeah, the boss is always going to stay on skull, Holly. So
I don't know if you guys saw it, but there was an arrow pointing at somebody. That's the one that somebody's got to soak for you. There it is again.
That was me.
You surrender to the merest taste of what
Since I didn't know the boss order of this place, I tried to guess which bosses we did, and technically you guys passed the 2 I studied, so I'm a bit boned today.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
Maybe we could not jump down the hole this time.
So the deal with that arrow
we
is
were already
get
pulling
off to
him.
the
We might as
side or get behind the group or what?
Okay, yeah, so pretty much one tank's going to be in front, like pretty much just right on his crotch. The other one's going to be right there, just behind the boss.
Read what Sue said real quick.
Yeah. Our normal Star Trek doesn't cleave. Oh, we can both just stack 24/7? Just taunt swap?
For a normal, yeah, you don't.
Alright,
you don't
so we'll
have to
just
worry.
stack. Okay. Never mind. I keep on watching the heroic version. It's the one I always study.
Well, don't worry about too much, my good man. Don't forget we had the same problem when Tumen opened up because they decided not to tell us heroic and normal variations, and we panicked each time we did a new boss. I gotta do this stupid thing.
We did panic pretty badly. I'm not gonna lie. That was right. So I guess we'll just stack up on skulls.
Yeah, so the big thing for DPS is swap between green and yellow. Every time is it the purple shit?
Yeah, the purple swirls on the ground, yeah.
Okay, swap, and then whoever gets targeted, somebody's got to go in there and soak. That can soak for that person.
Like I said, I mean, I can pretty much do it the entire time because I mean, my
yeah.
charge only has like a 17-second cooldown, so it
That's
should be
perfect.
fine.
I'll back you up if you die.
And plus, you can heroic leap and you can double time. if you
Yeah.
wanted to,
Yo,
so-
no, I always run double time, so.
Oh, okay.
Food's done.
Yeah, and everybody's got to stay within 8 yards of someone, or else you get Alone in the Dark and Misery.
Yeah, they'll start wailing on you. Come on over here, Holy. So you can start over here. Thanks. So, Zoo, is it 1 stack of Misery we taunt swap, or is we? Yeah, it's 200% more damage. Yeah, 1 stack. Okay. All right, everyone's ready. I'm gonna do full timer. I think I get Misery pretty fast into the fight, Holy. So.
5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Amy, got it. Yeah.
On green. Tight so we can get out of the circles this year.
All right, got Misery.
Go, go, go.
4, 3, 2,
I'll take it. And Misery hits like a truck.
Oh
so
man, I can't heal you.
yeah, that's the. We have to use our defensives for that, Holy.
When do we hero for this?
We should have heroed right off the bat. We already did.
Yeah, that gate's a bad idea.
Okay, good job, guys.
Sorry, Mari, I guess you didn't do a good job.
Apparently, it's just the guys.
Hello.
I got it, man. Come on, back up.
All that DPS over 1 million. Y'all are doing good.
I don't know if you guys used the second pot yet.
Okay.
What's the end rage on this?
6 minutes. We got 2 minutes and 50 seconds left.
We rolling.
I think we're good.
Stack in tight.
Okay, get in the group.
Oh, what the heck? No.
Get close to somebody.
It's probably the most boring tanking fight we've ever had, Holy.
So I'm assuming this is just supposed to check the DPS for future fights.
I'm guessing so.
Hell and for heroic, yeah, so.
There's 2 other phases in heroic. There's fire, mirror frost, and something else.
Well, that's good. But for this one, it's what it is.
Pretty boring.
Yeah.
Oh. Do it quick.
Good job.
Pretty
Yeah,
close.
that's a DPS check.
Oh, congrats, bro.
Fate was ours to
Nice.
decide.
Sit up here.
You will pay for your insolence.
Oh,
mortal.
got one for his priest. Congratulations.
You could sit. Is it? Oh, there's steps right here.